Hello, crafty friends. I have a little project to share with you guys. This is for Bethany's, I think it's a birthday challenge. I'll link her below so you can look it up if you want to. Had to make an embellishment box and an ATC, an embellishment box of any size. So I made this little box, and to the top of it I did some ribbon, and I just wire wrapped this sweet little bead. I love these beads. I don't know if the film doesn't do it justice, but this is such a pretty bead. So I wire wrapped that and stuck it on the top just to add something a little extra to it. And then to the front of the box I added this crepe paper. I really love that paper. I love it. Gives such great texture to a project. And then I added these little corner stickers that I bought from Hobby Lobby. I like these. I use these a lot on a lot of things. I just love corners on things, these and the little metal ones. But for this, sometimes I color them to make them fit the theme that I'm using. So if I'm doing something red, for example, or have accent color of red, then I can do red ones or something like that. So I like them. And I added that, popped on this little bow and put a little flower in the middle. I was trying to keep with this a springy theme, so I used a lot of flowers. And then I added this frame and popped on these little jewels, and I had this a little ephemera piece in my stash, and I added some what is that stuff called, glitter pops. I added some pops here on this little leaf, some silver pops to tie in the frame as well. And then I did a mesh shaker and added some sequins in there, just some simple sequins, just a couple of colors, and didn't put any beads or anything like that in there. But so the whole little thing is a shaker behind it. And then I added some ribbon onto it as well. And then on the inside it has a bunch of little goodies for her. And then next, my ATC. I really like the way this one turned out. I kept with the theme, and I added another frame. I made this little frame out of clay. I also made this little flower out of clay, and I added glossy accents to make it look like a little picture. And I used this really pretty scrapbook paper for my background, and added some silver beads and a couple little pink beads and these little blue rhinestones, and I thought it turned out super cute. And then I just put a plain light pink border around the front of it. But I really like this ATC. I think it's one of my favorite that I have made by far. But that is it, and I hope that you guys are all having a super great week. Bye-bye.